God damn it. Okay.
Let me go take a picture.
Uh. Hmm. Why the fuck is it so laggy?
Oh.
Like literally. What the fuck? Okay, all it took was me opening Task Manager.
Hmm.
Okay, so I believe I remember hearing um that so it was that Linda stayed out late uh and then you two ended up going to bed.
Yeah, we went back.
Okay. um okay, perfect. Um
Actually, I guess I should ask one thing. How does resting work and shit? How Eepin?
Epin. Oh yeah. uh it's in the core book, I believe. It's just the same as the normal resting rules.
Fuck.
I think it's like resting. You get to do like one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about how resting works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is on page 90 of the core rulebook.
Yeah, so basically, when
Um,
a player rests, you recover all hit points and mind points, all status effects if you were suffering from one. But yeah.
Alright.
Uh, During the resting scene, you can create a bond, or add a new emotion to a bond, or erase an emotion.
mm,
We can all make a bomb.
yeah.
Hmm.
Do you guys already have bonds with each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to take the full benefits of a rest. Because I'm already at max HP anyway, so I'm just not going to recover MP. Um, Despite like thematically sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
this way I still keep my hype.
Alright.
I am the hype.
Whoa.
So my MP is gonna stay the same, but I get to keep my hype that way.
Alright.
Um,
You are making bonds with
then
you.
Your mother.
Praxis,
What the fuck, man?
Trust.
You said you're making a bond with who, girl?
Practice, Mistrust.
Oh.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
I made a bomb with Cora. It was affection.
Who could have guessed? Um, alright. Um, you guys wake up and uh it's honestly a beautiful day. Uh Birds are chirping, the sun is, bright in the air
The
and
flowers are also blooming, you know.
yeah. On days like this and such and such. Um yeah, you guys have the best view out of, anyone who's in this like same area as you. Um and you know, today you guys have another fight scheduled for you.
Oh, yeah.
But
I think Mako gets up in her PJs. She's like looking to the rest of the team and she's like, all right, today's gonna be another one of the big ones. I hope you ladies are prepared. And she like does a big flex. But she's in her pajamas.
While getting up and stretching on her head.
That's the
Lovely
enthusiasm
spirit.
I'm looking for.
Your enthusiasm is contagious.
I know, right? And she'll like, her tail starts wagging as she proudly holds both her hands on her hips and lifts her nose. We need to make sure that we get a very big breakfast. Not too big, but big enough.
Mm. Yeah, there is free breakfast that's provided. It's all you can eat. Just because,
Oh, hell yeah.
God, they have a waffle maker.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they're out of scrambled eggs.
Well, we gotta burn the place down.
that needs to get drawn. You know.
I'm not an infinite money sucker.
Oh, I was just gonna open MS Paint.
Oh, hell yeah. What about you, Lindis? You ready to kick some butt today? And she'll like hold a hand over her very small bicep.
Always am. You say with like a slight grin.
Good. I'm gonna change out of these PJs. And then she'll just walk away.
Incredible.
Uh,
Yeah.
go.
I was gonna say, Lynn, she just grab her, change of clothes, and get dressed.
Do we have any idea who we're fighting today?
And this was just shrug. No idea.
I hope it's not anyone who's like too crazy strong. Like strong enough, you know what I mean, but like not super crazy strong.
Side heavily before pointing her index finger at Mako. You gotta stop doing that. The way to assume everyone's too strong for you, even if somebody is physically stronger than you, it doesn't mean you still can't beat them.
She
I would
like
agree.
slowly blinks.
Selling yourself short is already putting yourself behind in battle. You must believe
Well-
in your own ability.
I think she's like surprised that she's getting scolded, and she will like.
Nod her head in agreement with Fraxis before like wagging her finger at Mako again. Even if you don't feel as if you have the ability to do so, you should rise to the occasion.
I'm hungry.
Nod her head before walking towards the door. So he has something to eat then.
We have breakfast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys get breakfast. There is a board posted in the middle of the hotel, and it has the rankings. You guys are ranked up in first. Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Isn't that great? Second place belongs to Sakaguchi Anju. Third place belongs to Sir Roland.
Oh, that's the guy I met yesterday. And the one cat lady we saw too.
So, yeah, he was a knight. Fire powers, right?
Yeah, he was really nice.
So, I'll keep that in mind.
It's not just him though. He also has a partner that has wind magic.
Yes.
I don't want to fight them. She like just gonna blink like they're gonna singe my fur and it'll smell so bad.
Then this is getting ready to like reprimand her with the not wanting to fight them, but hearing the singed fur would just make her chuckle instead. And she kind of just shake her head a little, like, okay.
I am more than capable of treating burns. You'll be fine.
Joy.
Lydia would kind of just look around for Coraline.
Oh.
After that,
Okay.
if anyone would know who they're fighting next, it would probably be Coraline.
Oh, okay. Coraline is she looks like she's sorting through papers right now. She is like by the front desk sorting through stuff and just like helping the front desk lady, and they're making small talk in eerily similar voices.
Wow, they really put you guys to work, huh?
Oh, yes. Yes, they do.
Like, looking at the paperwork and back at them, she'd feel kind of bad for like bothering them, but would still speak up. Do you know where we'd go to find out who's the next person we're fighting?
Um, I would assume the arena? It would probably have it posted, yeah.
You're so smart, Coraline.
Figured I'd ask.
Oh, thank you. She smiles at you.
I smile back. We're friends.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anyone you guys are like excited to fight against? Whoa, out there.
I was getting ready to move back and you started speaking, and then you moved.
Nah, I move with you.
Yeah. Kind of just shrugged. There's not even really.
Indeed.
Really?
Everyone's really
You didn't see a
peaceful.
single person yesterday that like you really got the inspiration to beat them up?
Well, I mean, yeah, but anyone's capable of putting up a good fight if the situation's right. Like, just because I look at someone and I think that they might be a good fighter, that doesn't mean that they will be. But also, those people who I don't think might be a good fighter, those usually are the ones that tend to surprise you.
I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to steer clear of the Sakaguchi girls. I won't lie. There's not really a lot of people I want to fight, huh?
I have for nodding her head. Yeah. Kind of surprised that you even came to this tournament, considering that.
Well, the money, you know? The show's just kind of shrug. Money and glory. The whole hurting people thing, that's my least favorite part.
Surely there could have been other ways for you to earn money and glory, though.
Well, yes, but I don't have a lot of things I'm good at.
And that's the beauty of living life. You get to earn more experiences and learn things that you get better at.
Right.
Shut.
Are you guys heading to the arena then?
Or
Okay, awesome.
I gotta change my MP here. What's changed?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys over here.
man, everyone really likes the spots they were in yesterday.
I moved some around, don't lie. Yeah, you guys show up. Everyone else is kind of like, you know, they're chilling. They do like some of them do like their spots. The band has their spot. They haven't moved. So you guys are gonna go and look for your thing, your match for today.
Yep.
It seems like today is actually an event day. So
Oh.
instead of fighting the other contestants, you guys are gonna be competing to see what teams can take down one of the monsters fastest. And they're
Oh, we're so cooked, chat.
perf-
We don't do damage.
Huh? I do damage.
of course.
Huh?
What?
No, of course, I thought it was sarcastic. That's why I'm like, huh?
No, I'm just autistic.
Ah, the true counter pick.
Exactly. Yeah. So Coraline kind of like she also reads the thing. She's like, ah, I see. I kind of I was supposed to read this last night, truth be told, but I was a bit busy. Then I suppose who would like to go first? And she projects her voice to the to the like whole crowd of people. Um, do you guys want to go first or no?
Then this, like, would look amongst the group. Like, it's very clear on her face she doesn't mind going first. And she's kind of just itching for a fight.
I mean, we can. I'm nervous, but
Sure.
Anyone else? And as she looks around, there is one person who wants to go first. You see,
oh,
she is like she's like jumping. She's like me. I want to go first. And Shadow's like, wait, no, wait, hold on. um, Coraline kind of like looks between you guys as a group, and she's like, ah,
I just hold my hands up. Like, no, if they want to go first, that's fine with me.
Just crosses her arms and kind of just shrugs, like,
Didn't get to fight yet. Yeah.
yeah, this is true.
Awesome. Okay. Uh, Shallow and both walk up. And Coraline gives them a little rundown. And she's like, basically telling them like they're gonna have to fight this monster. The faster they can take it down, or the more creative they get. Like essentially, like the cooler they are, like there's a cool point system to it too. So like, you know, even if you're not as physically strong and powerful or whatever, there's still a shot for you to win it. Because you don't have to take it down stupid fast. You could just be really cool about it.
Okay.
I don't know how to break this to you, buddy, but I took fucking Blade Storm. I'm basically not gonna have an ability.
Well,
Chat room, we might be cooked.
Shit.
I'll support you guys to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Ooh, wait, that could be interesting. I fuck with it. Okay. So, they are gonna walk up. Looks extremely excited. she's like jumping around. She's like literally running circles around Shiloh, who's like just trying to keep her in place. Um, and she just seems really excited to fight. She's like got her hands like she's got one hand on each sword, and she was like, I don't even think that's how you're supposed to use those. She's and just like, I don't care, I want to fight that thing. Um,
I'm better.
Lavielle is watching this whole thing. She's up at the top. She gives her, you know, her usual speech. She silences the crowds, and she silences, all the onlookers. And um, she gives her usual speech of like, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate, all of the people coming out for the tournament, yada yada yada. Um, and she eventually she goes, and most of all, I hope you all are prepared for the new event that we have prepared for you all. And as she says that, a magic circle appears right here, um, on the arena floor, uh, and it is a dark purple color, and you can see strings come out of it of mana that like weave themselves into the shape of a monster, and this this huge, like imposing
That.
skeleton in a suit of armor with a massive shield and a great sword, it manifests out of the ground, with chains holding it down, and it starts to scream and thrash. Um, and Lavielle, she goes, I will be asking all of the participants to, for the first time, leave the arena grounds and move to their priority seating up at the top. And there's like booths for you guys, like, you know. Have you guys ever been to like an actual theater?
No.
Oh,
No, but I know what you're talking about.
okay. There's like
It's basically like seating separate from the crowd that's like closer,
mhm,
like easier to access to the actual arena itself, right?
yeah. Pretty much she says like, you guys don't want to be here for this, so like you're gonna have to move.
Understood.
Um
For
y-
the sake of brevity, we assume everybody moves, so we don't have to move. You don't have to move everything.
oh, I was just gonna move stuff out into the stands because it's not like people are actually there and like token wise, so
Okay.
it's not that big of a deal.
That.
And like during the whole thing, you guys can like interact with people while the fight is going on. Um,
I want to talk.
hmm?
Sorry, I'm very far away. My bad.
uh,
I guess I'll lean over to the gamers and be like, do you guys want to go talk to anyone, or do we want to watch?
I think watching be opportune.
Yeah.
May give us some insight on what we can do.
Aww. She kind of like slumps and crosses her arms.
mm, uh, mm, 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 mm. Okay then. Uh, Shiloh and Yuno kind of get ready. The crowds start to roar as the skeleton breaks free from its chains and they wither and dissolve away. Um, these two are in kind of an unlikely duo. Um, they don't seem like the type of people who would have like gone out of their way to choose one another, but here we are. Um, I should change this music. Um, Starting off, uh, the monster charges in. It has, a huge greatsword mounted on its back. It takes off, and its first course of action, it completely ignores Shiloh, who's like her first reaction was to like pull out her flail and like, charge up an attack. It completely ignores her, runs at Yuno, and gives one of the largest swings. I mean, it's a huge monster. The arc of this thing, like the pure kinetic force, looks like it could crush her. Um, and in a very swift motion, unsheathes her swords, blocks the hit with both of them, like in a cross guard, and parries that shit, letting it fall to the ground, and she just stabs it. She cuts through its armor like butter. She like, that one scene in Attack on Titan where Levi like cuts the arm up, like she cuts through its goddamn leg and slices that shit to ribbons real damn fast. Shiloh is even like amazed. She like whistles. She follows up by quickly disarming it. She crushes its hand with her flail. Um, the monster screams, uh, and as it does so, people start to cheer and rave, and you can hear the crowds below you are like super excited. Like you can, you know, feel the atmosphere is definitely lighting up. Um, it begins to retaliate. It goes for the sword with its uninjured hand, and in a very. Hmm? Did someone say something, or am I hallucinating? Okay.
Finger said something? I don't know.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Um, Bro, did you say something? I think he said he'll be right back. That's just gonna be my assumption.
Would make sense.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It picks up the sword with its uninjured arm, and it takes its injured hand, the one that's like mostly broken now, and it manages to like get a grip on Yuno's arm, and it goes for another big swing. Um. She This time she doesn't block it. She's like not at least not fully. She's just not fast enough. And it like clips her in the side. Instead of like this thing looks like it should have instantly like split her in half. Instead of that though, you notice she kind of holds strong and she takes her hand and she grabs onto the blade and in a Herculean act of strength, this little ass kid just removes the blade like with a strain, removes the blade from her side, and tosses it like away from her, and it spins out of the monster's hand. Uh, Shiloh again takes advantage of the opportunity to try and cave in its skull, and it blocks it with its arm, which is then swiftly crushed. Um, it like it like looks at its arm first, like where its arm used to be for a second, in like startled confusion before in like a very very like flashy like lunge attack slices its head off.
And I don't know if I want to fight these guys. They're kind of crazy. How are we gonna beat a big monster like that?
Oh well.
Do you want the short or long answer?
Short one, probably.
Hit it really hard.
Oh, I don't do that well.
For you, hit it lots of times.
Oh,
Try to look cool while doing it.
she'll like hold a hand to her chin and go,
The plan does seem simple enough.
I mean, I suppose both of them are pretty amazing, huh?
Indeed.
It's like kicking its bones around and like throwing them around like toys.
She just blinks like, oh my god. This kid might be a little crazy.
Coraline, who's like in front of most of everyone, she's like going around the preferential seating. Like she pops in, she's like, um, you all are still technically in first place. Would you like to go now, or
We might as well.
perfect?
Perfect.
Um, awesome. This time, you know what? I'm gonna move these two away. As you guys get pulled out to the front by Coraline, she like leads you guys through. The crowd erupts in applause. Uh, there are people like at the edge of the stands, like in the closest row, are like screaming your guys' team name. Um, People are excited to see you guys. It's the the first place team. You guys are kind of more of a big deal than I think you may have realized. Um, and as you guys like fully pull in, Coraline she goes back up. And this time, uh, they pull out a bigger one. Um,
Gulp.
You look huge.
the bones that were on the ground sort of like rattle and shake. Uh, with the exception of one that took for herself out of the arena as some sort of like trophy. Um, and they like pull together, and there is more magic is cast, and you can see like new bones weaving in with these old ones to make an even bigger monster that you guys are gonna face off against. Honestly, I think we've been going for quite a while, so I think we should just call it here and we can do combat next time.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Yeah.